is not a continuous journey, so it is one that ends someday. To learn to live in the moment and love each other anyway. We should all be enjoying the sunrise as it comes and as it goes. It's the reason why we're living, so live responsible for our growth. We are the new generation. This is a movement. The new generation. Where are the people now? We are the new generation. This is a movement. The new generation. Where are the people? Where are the people?
My name happened to be Jean-Michel Cousteau, and I have the privilege of be the president of the Ocean Futures Society, which I created when my father passed away. And the whole objective is to honor his philosophy. Well, originally he was curious. He wanted to see over there. And when people ask him what you expect to see, he always said, if I knew, I wouldn't go. So this sense of adventure, discovery. And sometimes you realize to go there or down deep or stay long and so on, the tools don't exist. Well, I need to design the tools, create the tools, invent the tools, and that's what he did. So it's this sense of adventure and discoveries that led him to do a lot of what he did, particularly not just the filming, but the technology that was involved. And then as all of this was happening, he realized that we were using the ocean as a garbage can, as a universal sewer, and it was affecting the marine life in a very, very critical way. So as time went on, environmental issues became a major objective of his productions. And so for me, it was very easy to realize when I witnessed all of this to try to honor his philosophy, and that's when I created Ocean Futures, to try to continue to fulfill his concerns, because he realized how connected we were to the ocean, how connected we are to the environment, and that we all depend upon it. And if we don't take care of it, ultimately, we may go like other species have gone. The difference is that we have a choice. And today, perhaps even better than when he passed away, we know a lot. And because of that knowledge, thanks to science, thanks to researchers, thanks to images, discoveries of new species, and so on, we're much better equipped. We have much better tools to make sure that we can change things, and for the better and for the generations to come. I think we can say today that it has started a movement which is coming up with answers as to how to clean it up, is making scientists much more aware and interested and focusing on those issues, to realize that it's not because you have a piece of plastic that floats that it's not going to do some damage. It does a lot of damage. It breaks down. It affects the entire food chain. It affects plankton, which people don't very much relate to plankton, but they are the foundations of any form of life. It's just like the foundation of this building. If you take it out, everything's going to fall apart. Well, same thing when you talk about marine life. So all of that started really to be activated in the minds of more and more communicators and ultimately the public. So in a way, I think it has some very positive consequences, which ultimately have economical consequences. And for me, it's very simple. We need to look at nature, whether it's on land or in the ocean, like you look at a business. I look at planet Earth I don't know where else to go and have the kind of quality of life I have here. And I said, well, if you manage it like you manage a good business and live off the interests that is produced by the capital, you can go on forever. But right now, we've gone way beyond what the capital is producing, and we're starting to gobble up the capital, which everybody knows we're heading toward bankruptcy. We don't want to go there. Nobody wants to go there. So good sense ultimately will prevail, and that's only when you can pass on the information for people to make better decisions. My role will be a little role, but all I can say is that we need to bring to the attention of every human being on the planet the power that they have to make a difference. Every individual can make a difference. When I speak to in this country to Americans and say, on the average you use between 700 and 900 plastic bags a year. Do you realize that when I go to my place to go shopping, they give me 5 cents every time I bring my own bag? Do you realize that my mother used to go shopping downtown, and she had her bag, and when I go home in south of France, that bag that she used 50 years ago is still hanging on the door knob of the kitchen. And that's the bag that I carry. I'm attached to that bag. I want to keep it. And it's very useful. And by the same token, I'm not affecting the environment. And this is just one example of many, many things we can do. Or monkey reflex of taking your cigarette lighter and throwing it over your shoulder like you do a banana peel has to change. We can't do that. If it's a banana peel, it's okay. But all of these pieces of equipment that we've created to improve the quality of our lives, they need to be controlled. They need to be properly handled. And we can do it. There again, it's education. We're back to education consequences. So I think we're on the road to solutions. I think we are. I really want to believe that we're going to make it because a good sense ultimately prevail. We're heading there. We're making progress. It's a race against time, and the issue is how much more time do we have before it's too late? I don't want to go there. I'm not interested. I want to make sure we don't go there. My concern, as I said earlier, is that we need to go faster because time is of the essence.